What up, everyone? This is Mr. Lord, Dr. Professor, Dark Joker, with another edition of Where, Pick, and Dare, where I pick games for the various games that are occurring tomorrow. Whether it's football, baseball, basketball, basically whatever games I want to pick, I will pick them. With all that being said, on with the video. MLB. New York Mets versus Detroit Tigers. The Mets have a 43% chance to win, and the Tigers have a 57% chance to win. This is at Detroit. For pitchers, McLean for the Mets has an ERA of .89 and a WHIP of .69, and Gibson Long for the Tigers has an ERA of 4.32 and a WHIP of 1.04. Now McLean has only pitched in 20 and one thirds innings this year, and Gibson Long has only pitched in 25 innings this year. So let's look at both of their careers. So for McLean, that's really it for this year for him. This is his only season so far. And for Gibson Long, he has a career ERA of 3.6 and a WHIP of 1.07. So, Gibson Long hasn't really done much in his career. He's only done 2023, 2025. Yeah, I have no idea about the gap. Maybe there was an injury or something. I don't know. And he's only done 45 innings in his career. So neither one's done a lot, but with the numbers we have, McLean has done a lot better this year than Gibson Long in the sample size that we have for both. So I say it's a definite pitching advantage for the Mets. So despite the home field advantage that the Tigers have, I think with the pitching advantage, I think the Mets will beat the Tigers tomorrow. Toronto Blue Jays versus Cincinnati Reds. The Blue Jays have a 43% chance to win, and the Reds have a 57% chance to win. This is at Cincinnati for pitchers. Barrios for the Blue Jays has an ERA of 3.95 and a WHIP of 1.26. And Lodolo for the Reds has an ERA of 3.22 and a WHIP of 1.04. So good pitcher of both teams. Not really seeing a difference here. So I think home field advantage will be the big thing here. So I think the Reds will beat the Blue Jays tomorrow. Cleveland Guardians versus Boston Red Sox. The Guardians have a 22.5% chance to win, and the Red Sox have a 77.5% chance to win. This is at Boston for pitchers. Saccone for the Guardians has an ERA of 4.41, WHIP of 1.26. And Crochet for the Red Sox has an ERA of 2.4 and a WHIP of 1.06. So bad pitching for Saccone, but good pitching for Crochet. So it's a definite advantage for the Red Sox. So with home field advantage and pitching advantage, I think the Red Sox will beat the Guardians tomorrow. New York Yankees versus Houston Astros. The Yankees have a 52.1% chance to win, and the Astros have a 47.9% chance to win. This is at Houston for pitchers. Fried for the Yankees has an ERA of 3.06 and a WHIP of 1.11. And Valdez for the Astros has an ERA of 3.18 and a WHIP of 1.11. So good pitcher for both teams. Not really seeing a difference here. So I think home field advantage should be a big thing here. So I think the Astros will beat the Yankees tomorrow. And that's it for picks. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my picks. Do you agree with them? Do you not? If you have different picks, you can put them in the comments. But other than that, please like, subscribe, and all that. Thank you for listening, and look forward to the next video.